Hey, this is Charles, and today I'm going to show you the Subpage review. It is a very simple to use lead magnet slash landing page slash lead capture page generation system that uses AI. It also allows you to do something called email validation, where if people put in, let's say, fake email addresses or bots put in fake email addresses, it will double check that. It'll actually go through a two-stage filtering system, and then that will help you create a cleaner list. This uses like a Notion-like editor, which I'll show you soon. And it is very, very simple to use. And it uses a very non-traditional lead magnet and lead capture system, which I'll show you. So first of all, the lead capture pages look like this, and you could utilize the fade or not. And this fade, it actually is very similar to a lot of the news websites, including Medium. You could see medium.com has this kind of fade, and it gates the content. So this is a type of content lead capture page it generates. You could also send it just to a basic, like let's say page like this where it has just an opt-in box without any other additional information. You could also use something like what you see at the top here. The top here is like a header alert feature where you could drive traffic into an opt-in page. It also allows you to create pages that use a password gate instead of putting an opt-in gate. So if people have paid for a system, they could just put in a password and they could unlock the content. As you see here on the left side, it allows you to create more than one page. So this is actually very good for micro courses, micro reports, and even micro websites. And these websites, they can be private or public. You could have a feature in it to actually not allow search engines to index the page, which is very good. So again, you could use it for public or private. It's up to you. So it can create, again, micro websites, microsites. And I'm going to give you just a quick run through of the AppSumo deal. They are offering it for a one-time payment. It is a lifetime deal, meaning that you don't have to pay for the subscription. If you go to the current website, let me show that to you. This is a current cost, so you could see that there's a free plan. It allows 5 lead magnets, and then it allows you to have this subpage subdomain and only the past 7 days of analytics and leads. So those are big limitations. So if you want to pay, the cheapest plan is going to be 19 bucks a month if you pay monthly, and then you could see how much it costs yearly. So you'll have some savings there. But if you go for the AppSumo plan that is here for a limited time, it is only a one-time payment of $59. And I'll talk about all the other plans later on, but it does allow you to create landing pages and link magnets with just a few clicks. It's very easy, allows you to get content, allows you to export your lead data into a CSV that you could easily import into most modern email marketing systems. You could also use automations, integrations through Zapier, Pabbly, and any system that uses a webhook, just about any system. And what you can see is that it is an alternative to ConvertKit for your opt-in page, for your landing page, also for your lead magnet page. Also, it can replace, like let's say Google Docs. Nowadays, a lot of people are using Google Docs to be provided as, like let's say, sales letters and ebooks and lead magnets. The problem with Google Docs is that it's not extremely accessible, especially on smartphones. It's not so easy to actually have fonts that are sized for a smartphone, especially if you have a tiny smartphone. It's very hard to read and actually format it. Notion is heavily used nowadays for a wide variety of purposes. This can actually serve as a way to store documents, again, whether you keep it private, public, gated through a password, or gated through an opt-in. This is an option for you. And it also allows you to use AI and a custom domain that's configured through CNAME. So a lot of great options here to build these interactive pages, which I'll show you very soon. So gated pages are like this, and you can see that has opt-in information here. It hides the content, and then this is a version of like a micro page report, micro site. You could also have like kind of like multiple chapters within your lead magnet. So this is actually pretty cool. Again, it's like a microsite, and let me show you something on Medium. You might be wondering if that format works very well. It's used a lot on Medium as well as on many news and magazine websites where they have the content, they have a teaser, and then it has a fade, and then you have to register or sign up to get access. So a lot of people are familiar with this kind of format, this kind of gated content. So it does work. It's very different than a traditional landing page where people will sign up and then they'll typically be like an OTO or thank you page and something that redirects possibly to, like, let's say a bridge page or an affiliate offer. But this, I think, if you are really into relationship building, if you want to create kind of like a soft sell, you use something called a pre-sale. And so what can happen here is that this lead magnet can actually have links and videos that go to your offer, that promote your offer. And I think this is a very effective strategy. This lead magnet will be your bridge page if you are promoting affiliate products. So again, you can have one or more pages. If you only have one page, this chapter navigation sidebar will not show up, and I'll show you a demo of that. So let's go ahead and just showcase this, how it works. So you could use AI lead magnets with a premium account, and if you want to use a template, there are many templates that are here that you could utilize. But what I'm going to do is just use very common mistakes gated content here. Press OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and just modify this. I'll put edit. And then I can put multiple tabs. And then I could make them more curiosity invoking, like let's say big mistakes. Avoid losing money, and then get more sales, something like that. And then each one of these pages, I could have more than one page. I could even have 10 pages. I could have 25 pages. I probably wouldn't use this for like a 100, 1,000 page website, but this is what it's capable of doing. And then I could change the content up, change the headline, like let's say, here are the top 7 affiliate marketing mistakes and lessons. And then I could copy and paste some content from ChatGPT. Like let's say if I just want to press Control A here, delete it, and then go to ChatGPT. Okay, I have some content here. ChatGPT by default, even on po.com, which is Quora's version, it has markdown format, but what I can do, I could just copy the HTML format. Just copy that, go back and paste it, and then save that. And of course, edit it, make it more appealing, put in my personal experiences and opinions, and utilize that. And so let's see how it looks like. And so that's already an opt-in page. It's an opt-in page with a lead magnet, and it's already ready for me. I could go ahead and promote this link. I could go ahead and set it as a public page. If I want to dress it up, I could put in a header here. You have the ability to put a cover here, which will put in like a header graphic, kind of like these right here. I could also put in a video, which I'll show you. So I'll just go into some trending video here. I'll get the URL. And then I'll get this full .com URL. Typically when you're embedding into videos, you want to use the one that has if it has .com, it's typically good. If it has .be, it typically is not. So the BE is more like a short URL. So I'll just go ahead and embed it after the first sentence. And then you could use like a / like a lot of Notion-like systems and embed the video. And then I'll put in the video and enter. So now I can save that and view my content. And now I have this gated page. And I could put how much pixels I want to actually reveal from the top. Let's go into page settings or go into gated content. I could change the gated content information. I could expose more pixels. I'll put 1000, and then I'll put and lock the content to find out my biggest affiliate mistakes, and put save. And I put 1000 pixels, so it's showing more. I probably don't want to show that much. I'll put just 100 and save that. So here we go. And then I have this. It says unlock the content to find out my biggest affiliate mistakes. So that is something that is very simple to actually create, as I just showed you. It just takes minutes, just depends what type of format you want. And that is how you could create some gated content and get more leads. So let me show you this really quick. You have the options to put in name, email address, and phone number, any combination of those. You could also use password gated. So let me just show you with a phone number here. You can see phone number here. You can turn that off and save it, and it won't be gated at all. So this could be an indexed page. And you have this resources box. Let me show you that really quick. Go to page settings. I could change the slug for the URL. I could turn off the resources box. I could disable search engine indexing so it won't be found by Google, or I should say that it won't be showing in Google's results. And then if I want to have it show in Google's results, I can actually change the SEO meta information here to put in the title and description and meta tags. I could also make it hidden. So if I go into my main listing here, it's now showing. I could hide this from my home page if I want to, but if I want to have an index, I think it's a good idea to show it on your home page. And when it's indexed, it will index the content, but will just reveal the gated page. So right now, this is the non-gated page, and I can again gate it by putting any type of gate, a pure squeeze page that just asks for people to opt in, alert, an alert header, call to action like this to push it to a URL. I could also put a pop-up that shows after a certain amount of seconds for people to opt in, and I could change the form fields, and then password gate. So let's say if I just put password 123, I save that and go back to this page here, then it will ask for a password. I put in the password, unlock it, and then it goes here. And then just to give you a quick demo of the email validation, let's just go ahead and put this here. Let's make it simple and just ask for email. And then I'll put in a fake email address. So I'm using test@test.com, a fake email address. If I put unlock, they'll say invalid email address. So that's actually very good. This will prevent a lot of fake emails from bots or humans, and only the real email addresses, at least based on the check, will be able to access your gated content. So I like this feature a lot. This is built in. And again, there are no charges per a person putting in email addresses. Right now, with the AppSumo discount, a one-time payment gives you that for $59. So I think this is a very useful function. You could also put in page variables if you want to put in some personalization as well. Let me just show you that really quick. So I'll put a personalization called fake name, and then I'll put like dear fake name, and then I'll save that. And then if you look at it, the first line, it says dear. I could put in question mark, fake name equals Charles, and then it'll show up. So you could personalize this, especially if you are sending this out through an email marketing system. That is something that you could do. But those are the features. You can go ahead and use the various pages, even for a paid course, create a multi-page course and sell it. Of course, you'd need to have, like, let's say, a shopping cart behind the scenes, and then once somebody pays, you can go ahead and redirect them to this page. Whether you want to gate it through a password or not is up to you. So I've showed you a lot of the features that Subpage has. You could even use it for internal note taking if that's what you want to do. I would say that it's more useful for landing pages, for lead capture pages, and lead magnets. And with the premium version, you have access to AI. And what you can see here is that with this feature, in the premium plan, $59 will give you unlimited lead magnets, unlimited access to analytics, unlimited access to leads. It will allow you to use one subdomain. It can also remove the subpage branding and your ability to use webhooks to integrate it with Zapier, Pabbly, or any other webhook system to push the data into your email marketing platform. That's going to be available. And that is only for one domain. If you want multiple domains for 118, it's going to give you 3 domains. And then for 177, you could do 10 domains. And you can have more, up to 5 codes. It's going to cost more, and that will allow you to have 100 domains under this system. So just wanted to show you Subpage. Hope you like this review. Go ahead and check out the link in my description if you want to access Subpage at this very good rate here, especially for one code at $59. It is just a one-time payment. A lot of great features if you really want to generate leads the simple way. Thank you for watching.